Alrighty, so today we're doing ranked. I am ranked 2018. It is, this is not a bad starting hand. I'd like something a little bit cleaner, but yeah, not too bad. We'll just keep this one. I'm facing, my opponent is 190.1 million as his bounty. We're playing on the Western server for the sim. Yeah. And my bounty is 378.8. Pretty okay start. Not great, but yeah, getting a body on the floor just because I want to start doing damage as soon as possible. Obviously, him being buffed at 6k is a little bit annoying. I'm going to counter out with that. And then, but the double Karasu is quite nice because I can just drop him, lower his lower his health, and then swing normally. And then he's probably going to just counter out. Yeah, consistently countering out. And then, of course, my next turn, I get to do another minus, and I get to do 3 swings. He's doing okay, pretty clean in terms of his play style. Should I counter? No, I'll take this one as well. Oh, beautiful. It's exactly what I needed. Of course, I'm going to deploy, drop that on him, drop 2 on Cracker, trash. Let's 1, 2, 3. He could go for game, so I need to get rid of Dragon, unfortunately. I'm going to buff, and then buff, of course. And then I got to swing with Cracker first, do the 2 damage, because of, even though I want to swing across, so he's very likely to just take it. And then he's going to probably have to take this one too, unless he counters out. And then I have 2 final swings, which is going to probably burn another 3 cards out of his hand. So here's my 5k. It's going to be either a 1, 2k, beautiful. And then a swing again. And then it's going to be another 2 cards, or he loses. 2 cards, beautiful. And I'm in a dangerous spot because he's at 8, so he could do 4 or 5 even. He could buff up, and then I might still lose. I only have 4 counter in hand. So math-wise, oh, he dropped the 9 beard. Okay, so he's going to still probably double swing. Yeah, to clear. And then I will actually live, I believe. So I could let him die. He's going to swing 5. I will counter out, and then he's going to swing 8. Yeah, that's pretty much what's going to happen. So I will definitely lose 1 character here, which is a little bit annoying. If I counter out, and then he's going to swing 8 at me. So regardless, I could stop 1. I'll stop the easier one. And then, of course, there's not, if this was a 2k, it would have been great, but there's nothing I could really do there. And now I can just do a buff, and then minus 2k, bring him back down to 6, and then just blast him. Okay, let's do that. Let's burn, boom, boom, boom. And then I can just, oh, it's GG. Cool. A nice, easy, quick game. Again, pretty straightforward. I broke 400 million. I'm a supernova now. So just hit supernova on the ranked sim. Just pulling up my stats. You can't really see it because I don't have the share entire whole screen. But I won 28.4 million for the win there. And he lost 7.9 because he's like half my bounty. I'm officially 407, and I'm officially a supernova. So I'm going to just change my poster, my badges, and I could have a supernova status. And then I'll go back to queuing up again. And the rank sim is actually quite fun. The quality of play, I find you'll face, generally speaking, a little bit more meta than if you were to just play in normals, for example, if you were just going to your Western. But generally speaking, the way you play is obviously just go into the played rank, and then you select your leader slash your deck that you want to play, and then you click on this. It'll prompt, oh, do you want to run this outside program? Yes, and then that just connects you to the ranked server. They just recently updated the ranked profile or the ranked system again. So the actual software, the actual file, the program actually runs a lot better nowadays than it did, like say even a year ago, 6 months ago, even not even a year ago. The quality of the sim is a lot better. You could copy and paste the game names fairly quickly. I think it's just going to get better and better over time, obviously. But generally speaking, like I said, the quality of the actual matchups are a little bit better. Queue times aren't too long either, generally about a minute. I've been in queue for about 59 seconds now. Yeah, and of course, when I do play, I do have I do play my normal belly deck. I had a Sabo deck. I have a couple of goofy names and stuff on this as well. But yeah, if there's any decks that you guys see on the list that you guys want to go over, we could definitely go over them. And it says, please create private lobby. So I'm going to host a private lobby because my queue popped. And now we're just going into the actual game. Again, a purple Luffy instead of a red purple Luffy. This one, I like to go second because I like to have the ramp. I don't have too many triggers. I run about 20 triggers in my deck, so I only have one, so that's pretty good in hand. So I have more chances of having triggers in my life. And I got, of course, a Searcher, which is wonderful. And between Karasu and Ivan usually is what you need to take. Sometimes situationally you want to take Kuma for the pop, or of course Lindbergh for the pop. But because I have a Kuma and I have a Big Ivan, I'm just going to take Karasu, keeping it simple, nice easy plays. My forward on turn is probably going to be Koala and Kuma to pop whatever he comes out. It's a very strong combo, very clean. And he has a resolve attack. Oh yes, I love it. I love it. So instead of instead of throwing up a regular 5 cost, he threw up him. I'm just going to do this, pop, obviously, burn my Ivan again, and I use so basically I just burn my yellow Ivan's very situational. I seldomly ever use him like that. Again, Cracker, great trigger, great card to have. Getting dropping an 11 bomb double swing on him because I'm at 3 and he's at 4. Even with him taking a life, I just cleared his board with Kuma. Like I said, Koala Kuma combo, very strong early game. Good for clearing blockers. The only thing is I struggle popping 6K, so I'll need like a Karasu or something else. And right now, of course, he did the double pop, so he's going to have to counter out with at least 2 cards because I'm swinging twice. So he's going to drop down to 6 cards, and then on his turn, he's going to draw to 7, and then he's going to have to clear board. He might drop Magellan just to burn some of my Dawn because it is my 4 Dawn turn. I'll be down to 5 for my next turn, which is fine because I could just drop Big Ivan, replen the Flood. And the way my deck runs is I think it's like a 1% chance of not getting a character. So he's going to just clear my board, or he's going to go for life. Oh, he's going to clear my board. Very smart. Drop Big Ivan, drop a Karasu, return cards to deck, burn, drop a swing onto him. Now he has to burn 2 cards, so he'll be down to 4, or he'll just take it. And then if he has another one of these guys, he could pop my Karasu next turn. So what I might want to do is I might want to buff and then swing a 5 onto a 4. It's not bad. So I guess when are the diminishing returns? Not diminishing returns, but when is it valuable to buff just one character? It's twofold. So if you have a Karasu that's already debuffed him, so your debuff is, and sorry about the thumping sounds in the background if you guys could hear it. There's some construction going on in my condo. So obviously he counters out, but it is good value to have. But again, if it's one of those things where if I do trash it right now, I'm getting the extra 1K. It's not a great, like ideally you have 2 swings at least, but it's not a bad situation because you have the Karasu out and boom, and we did the damage. So next turn, no matter what, because it's turn 4, Belly is very short games. I'm going to go for game. I have Rush, I have Karasu, I have everything basically that I need. I can't counter that out, of course. And then he's probably going to do Rush Cut. Oh, he's running double blocker. Okay, cool. So he's running double blocker, and he's probably not even going to swing on me. Because if he did, he would probably die. Oh, beautiful. In case, like, if he got a trigger, of course. So I'm going to just drop the Karasu, obviously. I'm going to drop my Rush Inazuma. I'm going to sacrifice. Boom, boom, boom. Swing first with the Karasu. And then all of my swings subsequently are more than enough to pop a blocker. So it's not just a free block, right? So you have your 6 from your belly, which is going to be my first swing, unless this is a pop. And then he's just mathing out what he needs to survive here, right? So now it's just basically playing it out. So he has to stop this with a blocker or with a counter. He has to stop the next one with a blocker or a counter, and then he has to stop the next one with a blocker or a counter. Of course, if he counters out, he is risking it, but the math is just wonderful, right? The double Karasu is just so oppressive, and it's feast or famine a lot of these games, right? Like you're not gonna always just dominate so heavily. And I'm not too sure why he countered, but he needs 6, so he needs 2, 4, 6. So it's 2 2s and 2 1s. Okay, he doesn't have it, so he needed that counter. So GG, well played. He needed that counter, and that's another one. Bazoo. His name is Bazoo. 240 million bounty. Again, nice clean win. Um, of course, yeah. Well, I guess we'll keep this one to just 2 games, just because there were 2 short, quick games. I don't want the video getting too long. But if you guys have any questions, again, appreciate all the subscribers and the people just watching the videos. It does help the channel out a lot. And if you want more videos of similar, just me climbing ranked, great. Let me know. Or if you want me to change up my leader, right now I've been playing a lot of Belly, just because it's great for the climb. Because it's my main deck that I play in real life as well. But yeah, I'll catch y'all on the next one.